When the PC Jr. became widely available, sales immediately fell below expectations, and the press quickly echoed concerns that the computer had the potential to become a source of embarrassment for IBM. Stores responded by offering discounts, and vendors scaled back their plans for releasing products compatible with the system. IBM acknowledged that the demand for the PC Jr. was not expanding as rapidly as anticipated, and by May 1984, when King's Quest was released, a mere 10,000 machines had been sold, consequently leading to disappointing sales figures for Sierra's groundbreaking game. The following year, when IBM pulled the PC Jr. from the market, the computer had cemented its reputation as one of the most spectacular failures in computing history. As the IBM PC Jr. headed towards its demise, the company's main line of computers was conquering market shares at an unprecedented pace. By 1984, when King's Quest was released, IBM had filled the market with nearly 5 million PCs, complemented by 2 to 3 million IBM-compatible systems from other manufacturers. The rapidly expanding market was unquestionably more favorable for a successful PC rendition, helping to offset the disappointing sales of the PC Jr. version. For over a decade, IBM had been in a legal struggle with the US government. Its dominance in the computer industry had led to an antitrust case, with the government threatening to break up the company, shaking IBM to its core. The paranoia within IBM affected how the company would do its future business, and resulted in the company being afraid of licensing anything exclusively. Along with the non-disclosure agreement Sierra had signed with IBM back in late 1982, IBM had expressively stated that King's Quest could be marketed to other companies. At the end of May, and only a matter of weeks after the PC Jr. release, Sierra self-published King's Quest for the IBM PC. The release featured vastly improved cover art, now skillfully portraying the game and its storyline, and was complemented by a heightened dramatic backstory within the accompanying manual by editor and writer Annette Childs, who was working in Sierra's marketing and packaging department. Despite the IBM PC version on the market, sales remained sluggish and Sierra continued to grapple with financial issues. By mid-1984, the company reluctantly initiated another round of layoffs in a bid to weather the storm. To sustain operations, resources were redirected predominantly towards a new Disney venture, all while utilizing the adaptable framework to expand the availability of King's Quest across other platforms. During 1984, Ken Williams flew down to Texas to meet with executives from Radio Shack, the largest retailer of electronics with over 6,000 stores across the U.S. Tandy Corporation, which owned Radio Shack, was working on a new computer intended to compete with the IBM PC Jr. After several meetings with Radio Shack CEO John V. Roach, one of the early proponents of the personal computer, Ken came away with an agreement that the retailer would sell King's Quest for the upcoming computer. In November 1984, Tandy Corporation introduced its Tandy 1000, the company's first fully IBM PC-compatible computer. The system offered the same graphics and sound capabilities as the PC Jr., but came with a proper keyboard, better expandability, was better priced, and with the thousands of Radio Shack stores to market and sell it, it was much better equipped for success in the consumer market. In its first month after being introduced, the Tandy 1000 sold more units than any other Tandy product, and by early 1985 it was the company's best-selling computer. Sales soared when Sierra released the Tandy 1000 version of King's Quest in the early summer of 1985. After more than a year of struggling to gain commercial traction, Roberta and her team finally saw their hard work starting to pay off. By developing a framework that harnessed the advanced capabilities of the IBM PC Jr. and now the equally sophisticated Tandy 1000, Sierra positioned itself as a leader in the industry, offering superior graphics, sound, and animation ahead of the competition. Despite King's Quest not finding commercial success on the IBM PCjr, its release on other platforms drove impressive sales and laid the foundation for 7 sequels. Together, these sold upwards of 10 million copies, firmly establishing Roberta Williams as one of the most successful and influential game designers of her time. While IBM's investment in Sierra Online, King's Quest and a few other products proved a saving hand. It was not the sole determinant of the company's resilience during the challenging times, but the legitimacy of the IBM name and the cultivated relationship played a pivotal role in establishing the company as a serious business, occupying a tier that few other companies in the business managed to attain at the time. Ken Williams' strategic deal with Tandy Corporation to feature King's Quest as the premier game for its computers in the thousands of Radio Shack stores nationwide resulted in sales soaring and marked the beginning of an impressive 15 years, boasting nothing but positive figures on the company's bottom line.